What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my personal finance channel. My name is Kyle DePepe, and if you're enjoying the content, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. But today, I'm going to tell you how I make around $250 a month, or about $8 and a little bit of change every day doing nothing. That's right, it's all passive income, and it's things that I've set up where I'm just earning $250 a month. So let's jump into it. All right, so to prerequisite, these things are not some like crazy ideas where you have to go out of your way to buy worms and mate them and then sell worms on Craigslist or some crazy idea like that, right? And you also don't have to, do any crazy flipping where you have to go out and put in the work to buy stuff, right? Once you set it up, it just flows. It's just passive income, right? Now, the first thing, which you might hear in the background and know it's not the washing machine that's also running, it's that little fan whirring, is that I have an Ethereum mining rig set up. That's right, I mine Ethereum. Now, if you know what that is, fantastic. If you don't know what that is, basically Ethereum is a cryptocurrency, and the way that the network works is that every time you do some sort of transaction, right, you move from one wallet to another, or you buy Ethereum right on an exchange, it's a transaction, and that transaction has to be processed and then pushed into the Ethereum blockchain. And that is confirmed by miners. Miners basically run a hashing algorithm that determines which block is going to be next on the blockchain, and whoever comes to the correct answer first, in very simple terms, that is the person who gets the block reward. So I mine in an Ethereum pool, and I get rewarded by getting a percentage of the Ethereum that is mined from doing that mining pool. So I'm not really going to get into the details in this video, but the point is I have an Ethereum mining rig. So if we come literally right over here, you can see that I have this is a computer. So this is a motherboard. We have a memory card. We have a heat sink. We have GPUs plugged in right here on powered risers, and you can see I have two RX 580 GPUs and then another slightly smaller one. The hash rate is roughly 54 hashes, but you can see these are GPUs. Those are actually fans in there that are all running, but this is my mining rig. This thing stays on 24/7. Now, obviously, this isn't the easiest thing to set up, but once you have it set up, you don't have to do anything. You just let it run. It does its thing. It mines Ethereum, and then once you have enough to deposit or withdraw from the pool, you can withdraw your Ethereum, exchange it for a stable coin, and then deposit that cash right back into your bank account. So, for example, once I get 0.2 Ethereum mined, I can basically withdraw that. I can withdraw it to my Coinbase wallet, for example, and then at that point I can sell the Ethereum, convert it back to cash or USDC, whatever is your fancy, and then I can take that cash and pay bills or do whatever I want with it, right? It's real money. So I literally have basically a money printing machine in my house by mining Ethereum. Now, granted, Ethereum is changing, and in the future you won't be able to mine it, but I think it's still about 2 years out. So for the next 2 years, I can mine Ethereum. So as the price goes up, obviously I can mine more. If the price goes down, it's going to be, well, the amount I guess would stay the same, but the dollar amount will fluctuate based on the price of Ethereum. So right now at going rates, I'm mining roughly $100 a month with that Ethereum mining rig. But obviously as that price fluctuates, so does the amount that I mine. So that's a very simple thing. It does cost some money, obviously, to get set up. You obviously have to buy a motherboard, you have to buy the graphics cards, you have to buy a power unit, you have to buy all the components for the mining rig. But once you have that one initial investment, you're basically just paying the electricity to run it. But for me, it's insignificant. Like, for example, my electric bill for this house for the month of December and January, $35. Yep, $35. The power from that mining rig is so insignificant that even if that was the sole source of power, it's clearly less than $35 a month. So if I'm making $100 a month in Ethereum, it's clearly much more than whatever electricity usage I'm getting from that. So that's where I'm at with that. I have an Ethereum mining rig making me roughly $100 a month. Now, the second thing that I have is a BlockFi account. That's right, BlockFi is an account where you can basically deposit cryptocurrencies or even stablecoins, so effectively cash, and earn interest on that. Oh, and real quick, if you're new to BlockFi and want to open an account, if you use my referral code or referral link in the description down below and you fund an account with at least $100, we'll both get $10 in Bitcoin. So Win for you, win for me, win for both of us. I'd say that's a win-win. And they pay a very high interest rate. And the reason is because you can take out loans against your cryptocurrency holdings and then pay interest rates on that. So they basically are making the spread between deposits and then loans. So right now, if you deposit Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, there's a couple other in there, and then there's also stable coins, so USDC, GUSD. But currently, I have just under $30,000 in that account. Some of it Bitcoin, some of it Ethereum, and a tiny bit of Litecoin. I started off with Litecoin, then I moved in some Ethereum and some Bitcoin. This isn't all of my cryptocurrency holdings, it's some of it. I more wanted to sort of move it in, see how it went, and see if I was actually getting paid out that interest every single month, every couple days. So far, I've earned a little over $40 in interest. And that's, I think I moved the Bitcoin and the Ethereum over like a week or two ago. So I've been getting about $5 a day, something in that ballpark, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Obviously it depends on, the price, but you can opt to have the interest paid out as cash or USDC, right, a stable coin, or the interest can be paid in Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin, I think. There's like 2 or 3 options that it can be paid out in. So I've opted to have my interest paid out in Bitcoin. So my account actually accumulates more Bitcoin over time because all the interest that I get is just more Bitcoin in my account. However, you can also just have it paid out in something like USDC or GUSD, which is effectively a cash equivalent, right? It's a one-to-one stable coin dollar equivalent. Now, what's interesting is actually you can do this without having to buy Bitcoin or buying Ethereum and risking, that price fluctuation and volatility, and actually earn a higher interest rate. So the highest, or maybe the second highest, according to the chart, is USDC and GUSD. So this is basically Gemini's US dollar stablecoin, and USDC, which is, my understanding is it's Coinbase's stablecoin, but they pay 8.6%. So that means every $1,000 that you deposit into this account, you get paid $86. That's pretty good. So for example, if you had $100,000, you can put $100,000 into this account and get paid $8,600 a year. That's pretty impressive. It's a pretty good return overall. It's obviously much better than any savings account out there. So if you don't want to have risk the volatility of something like an Ethereum or a Bitcoin, you can still put effectively cash in the form of a stable coin into this BlockFi account and get paid 8.6% interest. So I actually don't have any USDC in here right now, but that's because I'm getting paid interest on my Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. But I actually might be moving some cash over shortly. And it's just another way to earn some passive income. If you have cash laying around or a savings account or whatever it is, or if you have Bitcoin or Ethereum in another account, you can move it to BlockFi and start earning interest. Point being, you can earn interest on assets that you already have, whether that's a cryptocurrency asset or USDC, such as a stable coin. So if you have cash laying around, move it into Coinbase, transfer it into USDC, there's no fee, and then send that USDC over to BlockFi and you can earn 8.6% on that money. Now obviously there's risks involved, right? You're sending it to an exchange, you have to trust that they're gonna handle your assets correctly and all that jazz. So that's why I have some of my assets there, but I still have a good amount still in Coinbase and some other places. But at the end of the day, I'm earning 6% on this and I can start moving some of that money out every month if I wanted to. But for me, it seems like a decent option. Earning about $150 a month in interest is fantastic. So that is currently how I'm earning around $250 a month. Ethereum mining rig, BlockFi interest, and it's doing pretty well. So very happy about that. And it's nothing that isn't some crazy scheme where you have to do this to do that. Obviously you have to set up the mining rig, but once that thing is set up, it does its thing. And same thing with the BlockFi account. You just have to transfer your assets over, transfer some cash in, and then it just earns interest. So both of these are set it up, wipe your hands clean, and just let it roll in the dough, right? So the nice thing too about BlockFi is that it's compounding interest. So as you get paid out that interest every month, then that starts earning interest, right? So now you're earning more interest on that interest. So it's a compounding effect, and it's very nice. So I don't know how long the rates will stay as high as they are, but while they're there, why not get it, right? It's free money, sort of, kind of. But either way, that's how I'm making $250 a month. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. But again, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, thanks for watching.